This should be working. Okay, let's get this. There we go. That's the order I wanted it to be. Okay, there we go.
All right.
Good like that. And now, yes, I am setting things up because Discord likes to be problematic. It's just the way it is. But yeah, I should be live on the YouTubes now, guys. Hello, everybody. I've got it's a co-stream.
Are you live? All right. Hello.
Yeah, it's a co-stream here. That's what we got right now. A co-stream. Should be fun.
That's what we're trying, at least.
Mine's up! Yay! The videos are up. Woo! We got it.
All right. Let me go in on air mine end. Hello, everyone. We are live, I guess.
Yeah.
So this is Nermian. Nermian. He do lots of Cyberpunk content, especially music, right?
Yeah. I'm very much into the music of Cyberpunk. I like to analyze it. I like to I like doing a lot of stuff, especially the lyric breakdowns.
Yeah, I watched your latest Black Dog breakdown.
Yes.
That was something, man.
Thank you. The music and the lore is a thing that I especially love, and when two of those mix together in one song, I gotta break it down. People gotta know. People gotta know about the lore of these characters, because the lore is extensive. There is a lot of lore, and people do not know this.
Yes. No, a lot of people don't realize that's like a whole universe behind it.
There are multiple books. There are multiple editions. There is Red, which came out like a few days ago. That came out. That's got a lot of lore.
Yeah, I'm still trying to catch up on Red. I mean, I think I read like, I don't know, 10 pages.
I finished the whole, because I was when I got it, I started reading it, and I took some breaks after a while. But I finished the whole book this morning. Finished the.
Oh, really?
It comes with 3 lore, like stories. One of them is already in the 2020 edition, which is Never Fade Away, right? That's there.
Yeah.
But then these 2 new ones. One of them is what happened during the actual Arasaka riot, with Johnny and all of that. There's that. And then there's another one, which is the Black Dog one, which is very, very good. And I'm not going to spoil it, because it has a lot of interesting information that
Do you think they will be in Cyberpunk 2077? The Black Dogs?
I definitely think. I don't think we'll play the Black Dog story, because it's very much based around the 2020 made characters, like Lilea's character. She's in the story. Lilea is one of the community managers for Cyberpunk.
Yeah. So
her character's in the story. There's a lot of other people's characters in the story. So I don't think that will be in game, but I do think a lot of the things that were set up in that and the second story will be in the video game. So
man, I'm excited.
I'm very
One
excited
thing that
too.
blew my mind is when I started to dig it up, the real life behind the Black Dogs. Like, all of them are sort of amputees or something, isn't it, in real life? I'm not sure if you saw that. All the Black Dogs are based on real life people.
Really?
If you heard that. Yes, and all of them are real life amputees.
I did not know that.
Because they have those cyber prosthetics, like arms and all. And in the real life, they are exactly like that. I mean, not futuristic, but it's really cool story. Yeah, I don't think Lila is. I think she's the only one who is not.
Because she doesn't have.
But for example, one of them is like he do this thing for kids, like he try to help kids that are also amputees. The other guy writes kids books, so there are like a bunch of really special, like really good people, and they based on them. It's really interesting. All the Black Dogs.
That is very, very interesting.
Yeah.
I need to look into that.
Yeah.
So let's go through some things real quick because we got 24 minutes. I think it's
25 minutes. Yeah.
Yellow screen here. What are some things that you because we have been told what's going to be shown. We know that Johnny. They're going to talk about Johnny a bit. They're going to talk about some of the music, and then they have some secrets and surprises, as they said, for us. So what are some of the things that you like? What are some of the surprises you hope to see?
I don't know. They said a few months ago that they will show us the DLCs and expansions before the game was launched. So maybe could that be?
Yeah,
and we already saw console, maybe PS4 gameplay. I don't think so, but maybe.
I do hope to see DLC and expansions. I do hope they explain that. They did say they're going to explain it before the game releases, right? So it's obvious they might just do it because one thing that no one realized they were going to do is these Night City Wire special episodes, right? Because they did that for the console gameplay. They randomly went and said, "Hey, see us in 30 minutes."
We're live.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, what? What do you mean?
What?
I was asleep.
I was literally uploading a video. Yeah, I was literally uploading a video to YouTube. Then I saw neons popping up like, "Oh, we're going live in 30 minutes for Night City Wire." And what? Like, what?
It's nuts. I was asleep. I woke up and I was like, okay, what's going on? And I see tweets going, they showed gameplay. It's like, what do you mean?
That was crazy.
So, yeah, so there's those. So I think they might show Night City so the Night City Wire special, they might have one of those and then show I don't know, the expansions there. But I do hope they show it today. And I very much hope they show more of character creation because they keep teasing it. They tease it a lot. All the time. They're like, hey,
and there's a lot of interesting characters other than Johnny Silverhand and I don't know.
There's a lot of characters which they have just not revealed at all. There are some characters from the lore in Red that are to be revealed. Like one of them is Michiko, who I'm not going to spoil Red for anyone who hasn't read Red, but Michiko is completely different to how I imagined. Just completely, in every single way. And I think that she's going to be one of the surprises for people, especially coming from the Arasaka family, who a lot of people seem to be like. Yeah. I'm one of the people who hate the Arasaka family. I'm going to say it now.
Yeah, who doesn't?
I don't like
doesn't?
Goddamn Arasakas. God damn it, corpos.
Yeah,
it's all stuff like that.
I don't like any of them. Either way, whatever.
I could get into it. I could get into my deep deprived history of playing tabletops and hating Arasaka. Like, you guys think Johnny hates Arasaka? Wait till you see how my V reacts. That's going to be pure hatred. It's insane. Insane.
Well, I don't think Johnny is a good guy anyway.
Oh, this is okay. This is a good point of discussion. Johnny is misrepresented completely by the Cyberpunk community, completely, and I'll explain to you.
He's not a hero.
He's not a hero. No, he's not a hero at all. He's not a savior. He's not a saint. He's none of that. What he is a very angry guy with PTSD.
Yep.
That is
really
Johnny
pissed
Silverhand.
about the world, how the world is.
He's pissed for very legitimate reasons, I would say.
Yes.
So if I get into it, Johnny Silverhand is a war veteran, if people don't know this. So Johnny Silverhand fought in the war. He fought in the Second Central American conflict, right? This happened in 2003. See, my law brain's going right now. 2003.
Yeah.
This
then
is the
he
same year.
Deserted, right?
Yes, he did desert because he found out that all he was fighting for was a lie. One, the people who fought in that war were tortured. They had experimental cyberware forced upon them. That's how Johnny got his arm. That's how Morgan Blackhand got his arm too. He fought in the same war. That's where they got that cyber from, because it was forced onto them. And then what they were fighting for, which they realized was just for nothing. It was for political reasons. It was just like there was no need to have that war. in the end, the war got wiped from the records. So even Johnny being like a war veteran is not even a thing. Like, he can't say he's a war veteran because it's not on the records. So Johnny's like that, and we calculated based on the age he was born. Johnny did all of that while he was the age of 16. So imagine a 16-year-old going through all of that. Bro, no wonder he's pissed. So,
yeah.
So
and
yeah,
I was listening the interview with Mike and Mad Queen, and Mike was like, now imagine that the guy like that goes to sleep and he wakes up like, I don't know, 50 years later and see the world is a worse place than where he left.
yeah.
Imagine how mad he is.
Johnny's gonna be so angry.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be so like a thing that I don't know if you saw the interview, but I don't know which site it is, but one of the developers, Patrick Mills, had an interview, and he spoke about Johnny Silverhand as a character and Keanu Reeves' acting of Johnny Silverhand. So they were what's it called? Yeah, he was explaining how Keanu Reeves acts as Silverhand, and how Silverhand has this very internal rage, right? Very deep inside, push down rage, and Keanu Reeves a lot of the time has to do that, but there are specific moments in the game where Keanu Reeves just goes full blown like John Wick angry, and those are the moments they have said will be the pinnacle Johnny moments, and I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait.
Yeah, he's such a good actor, so I have high hopes on those.
I have high hopes for this
sure.
game a lot, like just in general. I hope this game just hits every cylinder. Every cylinder.
I was replaying Witcher with my wife this month. We're like halfway through. We're just about to find Duru, so we're like halfway through. And I was a little bit younger when I was playing it, so I could not fully understand some of the message the game was sending to the players. Like, the game talks a lot about immigration, different race and the hate, and I don't know, police violence and all. And I cannot wait to see how Cyberpunk will approach this, because it's a much more mature team that is working on those teams, and man, that's gonna be huge, I think.
I am excited to see how far they have come from Witcher, because Witcher 3 is my favorite game of all time, right?
Yeah.
God of War's next to it, but Witcher 3, there's something about Witcher 3. No other game gave me such emptiness once I finished it than Witcher 3 the first time. When I finished Witcher 3 the first time, I sat down and I'm like, what am I going to do with my life? There's no other game which can beat this. Oh, and then like a few years later, they're like, hey, we're making Cyberpunk. I was like, what? Because I played the tabletop before, right? So I'm sitting there going, what? You're making what? And then they were like, it's part of the official timeline. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh my god. And then that's when I became a big Cyberpunk fan. It was nuts. It was nuts.
Yeah, the hype is so real.
It is so real. So real. Absolutely. It's absolutely real. I have a question. So,
all right, shoot.
You may have talked about it on your channel. I haven't talked about it on mine because I haven't really had the time to. But I would like to ask, which life path would you want your V to be?
Oof, that's a super hard one. I think maybe Nomad, maybe. But I will definitely start all of them, play like 30 minutes.
My brother,
and then
Nomads,
choose.
yes.
Yes. But I think Nomads.
Nomad is mine as well. Nomad is mine.
Yeah.
It seems that Corpo seems to be one of the most wanted to be played.
Yes.
Yes. But Nomad is mine. You've got to have that freedom. You got to have that that it's just something that you don't have with the other ones. It's this sense of the seeing outside of Night City, right? This open road, this freedom, right? It's something you don't have with the others, and it's honestly, Nomad is the best one. Nomad Nation's everything. It's just
I like their lore. and all. Yeah.
Law
What
of
about you guys
Nomads.
that are watching this? Which it's going to be your first playthrough?
Yeah. What are you guys thinking of doing?
Yeah, I
Nomad?
think the Corpo is the most popular one for sure, but I just cannot relate with the Corpo life path for some reason. I don't know. I think
I just don't
something.
like corpos.
Yeah.
I just don't like corpos. I just don't like
Sammy
corpos
is
at
gonna be
all.
a street kid. Nice.
Oh,
And that's probably gonna be my second playthrough.
someone just subscribed. I got a subscribe notification. Thank you for
Ooh,
subscribing. I realized my
nice.
alert box was in the wrong place. I
By the
should
way, let me plug
fix
in
that.
your stream. So if you don't know him yet, click that link. Go subscribe to him. We do a lot of
Thank you.
Cyberpunk video, doing
Thank you.
lyrics breakdown, especially.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
lyric
it's a
breakdowns
lot of
is
good content.
one of my big things. If you guys want to see EdgerunnerCold's channel, it's in the description.
Can you explain me something that it's crazy? I don't understand how it happened. Whenever RTJ released their song,
I know
not the
where
video clip, their
yeah,
song,
yeah, yeah,
it was linking to your
yeah,
page.
yeah,
How that
yeah.
happened?
Oh yeah, this is the okay. So story of my life. So what happened is before okay, this is not official, but this is what I'm thinking. So before RTJ released the song, right? It was on the like YouTube has this kind of system where they automatically link a song to the artist. It's like YouTube topics, right? So like Run the Jewels didn't release the song, but YouTube did.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah. So yeah, Run the Jewels didn't release what's it called? The track, but YouTube did. So I got that track. I downloaded it, and then I gave it like a little bit of an update for visuals wise, and then I uploaded it to my channel,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because of that, I think when they searched up Run the Jewels, it instantly came up with my channel first. So the Run the Jewels team just got that link and put it up, right? And now it's
That's
just
crazy.
it's just like it's just my link there, and I don't know why. I asked
That's
Lilia
crazy.
to message them. She said she did. I also messaged them. I tweeted them. I sent a DM. I sent everything. You know, I'm gonna check now if it's still linked, because I think it is. Because yeah, I don't think they deleted it, and then I just got and I didn't realize this until one, people told me in the Discord, and then two, I saw my YouTube notifications going crazy, and I was like, "What's going on here?" Like, I'm confused.
So weird. Yeah.
I have no idea why it did that. I have no idea why it did that. But
Yeah, I didn't know your channel before that, and for some reason, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, maybe it's like one of the personal channels of one of the singers or something. That I like, what the hell's going on? And then I realized, no, it's not.
It still links to my channel. It still links to my channel to this day.
So crazy, so crazy.
It's insane. It's insane. I was so people are like, how did Nerm hack this? This is insane. What does he do? How did he do this? I'm like, I didn't hack anything. It just happened. It just happened.
That was crazy. All right, we have 11 more minutes to go. If you guys have any questions about anything at all, just shoot on the.
They're saying that on your end, my audio is a bit too loud.
Yeah, I lowered it already. Not sure. Let me check this.
Ooh, audio is always an issue.
Yeah, there's something wrong here. Let me try to fix this real quick. All right, say something.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's better now. I hope it's better now. Guys, leave in the chat if there's any audio issues, and I'll try to fix it.
Good.
All right.
That's all we can ask for.
Yeah, I hope it's better. So 10 minutes to go for a lot of songs. By the way, they released yesterday the whole OST.
List, yes,
right?
let me get that up. Because they did release. It wasn't yesterday. It was earlier today, I think. Or maybe it was yesterday. Let me just check, because I cannot remember to save my life.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Let's find this link. It was earlier today. Oh well, that counts as yesterday. It counts as yesterday.
Yeah, it depends on your time zone.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just quickly pop this on the screen now, right? So if anyone can see this, it's on my screen. It's not on EdgerunnerCold screen, but you can see that Polish game developer CD Projekt Red has revealed new details about the soundtrack for their forthcoming game Cyberpunk 2077. So, the soundtrack will released in two volumes, Volume 1 and Volume 2, right? And Volume 1 will release on December the 11th, and Volume 2 on December the 18th. So, this is the kind of track list and the for Volume 1, right? So, Run the Jewels, also known as Yankee and the Brave in-game, with their song No Save Point. Sophie and Shy Girl with their in-universe name Clockwork Venus, and their song is BM. Lee Destroy, also known as The Bait in-game with Kill Kill, also with another song, I forget what it's called. There's Kill Kill and another one. Pain, that was it. We like the pain, that one. Then there's Eugen Blackrock, also known as Gordon Madonna, in-game with a song called Metamorphosis. Conrad O'Money, called Seven Facus with De Niro. Conrad has made 9 songs in the game so far.
What?
He's made, so, you know, like every song that people go, I think this is ASAP, I think this is whoever. That's just Conrad. And like, he's made like 9 tracks in this song that's been used in Night City Wires. It's insane. Then there's Deadly Hunter / Mara Music, where their name is Footage Missing, and their song is When It's War. Then The Armed, called Homeschool Dropouts. Their song is Night City Aliens. Ooh. Then there's Converge, which is one that a lot of people were shocked at. They're this really, really big band, like metal music band, and a lot of metal fans, especially the owner of the Netrunner 2077 site, Annie. They were just big fans of this, just completely big fans of this announcement. Their in-universe name is Shattered Void, and their song will be I Won't Let You Go. Then we have Alliance, which I recommend. They're like this. They're another rock band. Their in-universe name is Rubicones. I like that, Rubicones. And their track name is called Friday Night Firefight. And if you don't know that, that's the name of the combat system in Cyberpunk Red. Yeah,
exactly.
That's a really cool fact. Tomb Mold, also known as Bacillus, I think. Their song is called Adaptive Manipulator. Then we have Deaf Kids, which is another metal band, and their in-universe name is Tainted Overlord, and their track is called Selva Pulsatil. That's Volume 1.
I think it's Portuguese or Spanish or something.
I think so. I have no idea. I'm just going to assume. Now, this is where Volume 2 is where it gets very interesting for me. The first name, Nam Kapuri, is Us Cracks, and their song is called Pon Pon Shit, right? Us Cracks.
Do you know who Us Cracks is, right?
Us Cracks is, yes, I know who Us Cracks are. They're the celebrities who have their like bug eyed cyberware. Yeah. Those feet.
Oh, my
those
internet
people.
is having a little bit of trouble. Come on, internet, don't die.
Your webcam's frozen on my side. Oh no.
No.
God damn it,
internet. Don't die on me.
You can do it, internet. You can do it. You can save it.
All right.
If you.
Yeah, that's a really interesting song name.
Oh, you're back.
If by any means this stream died, just go check his stream, and hopefully I can be there.
Yeah,
we're going.
We're good. Yeah. So if you don't know who Us Cracks are, a pop group. Well, we didn't know what they were originally, but now we know they're like a pop group. They were celebrities.
They're those weird girls with the weird eyes.
Yeah, the ones who have like the spider eyes and like the pink hair.
Yes,
those are the Us Cracks. And they are the Japanese band, well, not band, pop group or pop duo, Nam Kapuri, who make ridiculous music. Ridiculous. Like when I say ridiculous, I mean it's absolutely ridiculous.
Really?
It's so fun and so insane and just so out there. I love it. When I saw that announcement, I was
have to check that.
Yes, I was like, yes, this is amazing. Then we have Grimes, who's playing Lizzie Wizzy, and her song is Delicate Weapon. It's not 4 a.m. because I keep telling this to people.
Yeah,
4 a.m.
that was surprising.
4 a.m. is not in the game. I will tell these people now.
Yeah,
I do not think
that was surprising.
We have Rat Boy, who's Ibdi. I think they're called Ibdi. Yeah, they're called Ibdi, and I personally love Rat Boy. He's really cool. As you can see here, Rat Boy, his song is called Who's Ready for Tomorrow. Then we have Health, who Health was on the the movie Atomic Blonde. It's a really cool movie. They made music for that, and now they're in the game. The in-name is Window Weather, Major Crimes. Then we have Rosa Walton, one half of Let's Eat Grandma. Yes, that's a real band name, Let's Eat Grandma. They have she has a song called I Really Want to Stay at Your House, which is the song that people thought was Lizzie Wizzy. Do you know that song that's in the
really?
Badlands?
Yeah.
Where you're driving and it's like...
Yeah, when you're driving the red card, right?
Yeah. That song. That's Let's Eat Grandma. That's this song. I Really Want to Stay at Your House. Then we have Nina Kravitz, who... Today, they did reveal her in-game render. Nina Kravitz's in-game render was revealed on Twitter today.
Let's see if I can find it.
I will look to find it for my stream as well. She was revealed today as one of the characters. She plays, if I can find it now, she plays a Ripper Doc by day.
Yes, a Ripper
DJ by night. Which is very
awesome.
cool. Very cool. I will put this up on screen right now.
So far we've seen 3 Reaper Docs officially, right? Which is Victor, that's a CDPR developer. We saw Fingers, which is the Moxes, maybe. I don't know, that strange guy, that skinny one. And then we have this one, which is also a Reaper Doc.
Yeah. Well, we're 2 minutes away. Time flew past. That's insane.
I know, right? What's your exact clock here? Mine is 2.7.
Yeah, we're like the same. My two like 204,
right.
203. So we're pretty close right now.
We're synced.
Synced. That's all we needed to be synced.
Nice. Yeah. So this is the new character they announced. So that she's a Reaper Doc, and she sings. Or plays.
She's a Ripper Doc by day, DJ by night.
Yeah, Victor was an ex-boxer, apparently, so it's fair.
And also, apparently, an ex-Trauma Team member.
Really?
He has Trauma Team stuff around his arm. That's what I heard. I don't think that's official, but it seems so. It's very interesting. Ex-Trauma Team member. We got Fingers, who seems to be the Mox Ripper Doc. We did see another character in the... what's it called? In the console footage, a guy called Woodman, this British dude, eating the hamburger, right? We got him. Who else do we had? What else in the characters were there? Oh, there was that, before we go into the Nighty Ride, there was that little brain dance scene at the end. Did you see that? A really cool brain dance.
Yes, that was creepy. That was creepy as hell.
That was very creepy. Very, very creepy.
What's that? They were torturing someone with brain dance inside the brain dance.
So yeah, the brain dance mission was to look for someone using the brain dance, right? So you're looking for someone during the brain dance, and you see that the person basically gets kidnapped by which I think are the scavengers. I think that's who the
I agree
people
with
are.
that.
And people are saying like I think
Bozos?
Bozos. People are saying Night Corp.
I think it's the new look of the scavengers.
Yeah, I think because scavengers aren't just one group. But hey, guys, we're like 7 seconds away, so
yeah. All right, let's shut up.
Let's see what's going on over here.
All right, showtime.
welcome to Night City Wire
It's
episode
Holly.
5, the show from us at CD Projekt Red, where we talk about all things Cyberpunk 2077. Now we're going to start today's episode with a new trailer.
Oh,
taking place
yes.
at Silverhand.
Oh,
Before
yes,
we
my
go
prediction
behind
was
the scenes
correct.
with Keanu Reeves,
Yes.
and have a chat to English adaptation director
Boris!
who will tell us exactly what it was like to
Oh my
work with
god.
him.
Oh my
Then we'll
god,
be
so cool.
exploring the
I kn-
original score
knew it,
and
I
talking
knew it.
about some of the radio stations you might listen to while
Oh,
driving around Night
radio
City.
stations.
Before we take a look at the Jolly technology, which is powering facial animation in Cyberpunk,
Ooh.
and unveil a new My Reward scheme, which anyone can take part in, no
What?
matter which platform you'll be playing Cyberpunk on.
What?
We'll then wrap up today's episode with a
Did you see
brand
character?
new gameplay trailer.
The
Whoa!
cybernetics. Oh
Whoa,
my
this
god.
looks so nuts! I'm trying
Final
to. I need to relax. I need to
episode of
relax.
Night City Wire before the game launches
Chill,
on
chill, chill.
December 10th. So, let's get going.
Wait, this is the final episode, she said.
Yes. It's crazy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see this.
Where'd you even come from? How are we even talking? Gotta get out of here, understand? And I'll kill anyone who gets in my way.
You weren't dreaming, V.
That's
Those were
alt.
memories.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
it's
that's
alt.
alt.
Connected in a way I can't make head or tail of.
Who? Me and who, Vic?
Silverhand. Johnny Silverhand. Real tough
Well, I-
town back in my day.
I'm trying so hard not to lose.
You need to say there's an actual terrorist in my head. Right now.
It's a new song, by the way, in the background, isn't it?
Yeah. This might be a Carrie song. Yo, we get to see alt.
Destroy Arasaka. I don't even know what that means. Do whatever it takes to stop him. Defeat him. Gut him.
He already tried to take
What?
over your body. You know, just for a little while.
Hear me, asshole? A bullet to the fucking brain.
Throwing the weapon was the
Get out.
best for
Get
me
the
so far.
fuck out. Tell me how to get rid of it.
You don't have much time left.
Whoa. Wait, Victor, what's going on? That's the Arasaka riot. That's 100% the Arasaka
I
riot.
think Johnny is trying to take over V's body, apparently.
Maybe.
Which makes sense.
Sometimes we like to share things with you, and other times we like to keep secrets, and it can be worth it for that big reveal. Pretty sure nobody was expecting to see Keanu Reeves on
No.
stage at E3 2019. So let's go behind the scenes to see how Keanu Reeves brought rocker boy Johnny Silverhand to life.
So they
You could
oh, this is
say
dope.
it's breathtaking.
Cyberpunk 2077. I've had the opportunity to
He's just the
do
best.
voiceover a few
I love this
times.
man.
I'd worked on a cartoon. I had done some documentaries. I'd never done this much. You know you don't gotta speak out loud to talk to me. And I've processed some shit. Changed my mind. Don't want you dead anymore. You know, and got to play a character in so many kind of different ways because of different paths or threads or choices. So you almost get to play one moment, say you have a decision, would you take a bullet for it? With three different
I'm
behavioral
saying yes,
attitudes.
100%.
So that was fun. Johnny's either a dick, or he's happy, or he's trying to convince. Know why? Because you've always been a fucking pussy, Carrie. So it's
Oh,
been
no,
fun,
don't
and that
say
was
that to
what I was
Carrie.
interested in, you know, the different
That is so
options
good. That is
you
so
could
good.
Play, you know, playing the same person but with different versions of them.
Alright.
Motion capture, baby. Johnny
Oh, they
Silverhand.
mocapped him.
So one of the first elements
Yeah,
that
for the
I was
trailers, I
involved in
think.
with the game was motion capture. I've done a fair bit of motion capture. I did it with in the Matrix films. So to start doing the motion capture for Johnny, it was all very familiar to me. The only difference, I think, technologically was how close they were going to real-time review. But creatively, it was very familiar in the sense of starting a library of gesture and developed the toolbox.
That's incredible.
For the animators to work.
They like got every animation that they could ever get for this dude.
He looks like he's 40.
It's
so
like,
crazy.
it's like, this is so good. This is so good.
Hear about his military past, you know, and he's fighting for his survival. So he's kind of got all of these things leading into the moment of this guy. It's really a kind of an interpretation, because I think there's a Johnny Silverhand in all of us. He's got a lot of energy. He's got a good sense of humor.
I like
so
seeing
passionate about it.
I love
He's
this.
very passionate. He cares. You know, it's,
Keanu Reeves is so into
kinda
this.
naive, but he's also
Yeah, so
super
passionate.
experienced in life. He's got certainly an appetite for life.
No, you're wrong.
He wants to change the world, you know? He has a cause that he wants to fight against the corpocracy.
Come on. Don't tell me you're not interested.
He's kind of looking
See,
for
that's. Oh, we'll talk about it after. But there's so much lore I could bring up here.
Controlled our lives, taken lots, and now they're after our souls.
At least I believed in something bigger. At least I had a cause.
Damn.
So impressive.
what CDPR Red has shared with me and the way that they talk about the game and what I've seen is that it's got a lot of freedom. There's so many different paths that you can play the game on. But it's not just quests of paths. It's like, who are you? How do you want to play the character?
If I gotta kill, I'll kill. If I need your body, I'll fucking take it.
Ooh.
Into action, you can go into mystery, you can problem solve in different ways, and where you go in this world, there's so much detail, there's so many different things that you can go off into that are really interesting.
Yo!
And fun. There's a real drama to the game and emotional stakes to it, and then there's other sides to it, and of course the music.
Oh my god, he was naked!
It is. I don't think that the game looks like that.
Oh no, streams are gonna get taken down.
Intense.
That
Yeah.
I swear that was Spider Murphy. Oh my god, we get to play
He's
him!
getting better and better. Yeah,
we get
he's
to
getting
play.
better and better.
We get to play him fighting.
Get into what it was like to actually
Yep,
work
on the
with
past.
Keanu Reeves.
That was a past
Was it
scene,
always
right?
him
That was
that you
definitely a
imagined
flashback.
As Johnny Silverhand?
Yeah, that was a
there
flashback.
anything else that you ever considered having for the role?
Yeah,
I didn't saw that
long,
coming.
Arduous, extended process to imagine
I love Boris.
what Johnny Silverhand is supposed to look like, what he's supposed to sound like, what he's supposed to act like. Everybody and their great-grandmother seemed to have an idea. And the process actually involved a lot of people. The game director, character artists, writers, marketing staff. I could go on. You know, we cast a pretty broad net initially. We considered actors. We considered enlisting actual rock stars, you know, band frontmen to play the role. At one point, we even toyed with the idea of taking and reviving a recently deceased, longtime luminary of the recording industry. Now, some might say that it was a pipe dream to assume that we could do that technologically or otherwise. Well,
I think they're talking about
I'll
David
see
Bowie.
You, that pipe dream and raise you another, because one could easily say that it was a pipe dream to assume that we could successfully pitch to and ultimately enlist Keanu Reeves to play.
It's
the role.
crazy.
Now, I'm sure this is on everybody's mind right now, but what was it actually like to work with Keanu Reeves? Because even he said in the video, this was like nothing he'd ever done before.
A question that I'm sure anybody who gets to work with Keanu has to answer, and I get where it comes from. Keanu is a consummate professional. When he's at work, he's at work. He's completely and utterly focused. To that work, he brings his talent, he brings his art, his technical skill, and overwhelming charm.
This is such
And
charismatic,
yes,
man.
The scale,
It's so
the
good.
complexity were and are dazzling. Non-linearities, the variation in attitude, mood,
Fun fact,
emotion,
Boris, that dude is the guy who did all the
required
voiceover
to
for the
achieve them.
game.
They
So
can
the
be
40-minute
difficult to
demo
get your
voiceover
head
is by
around.
him.
And if you take
Oh,
all of
really?
Johnny Silverhand's bits, you know, his screen time, it's like doing the equivalent of many, many feature film roles put together. And we covered all that in a handful of mocap sessions and under 24 VO recording sessions of 4 to 6 hours each. And that took focus, it took control, it took dedication, all of which Keanu provided in heaps.
So tell us a little bit more about the character of Johnny Silverhand and why he's important to the story, but also why it's important to have him played by like such a powerful personality.
Okay, how do I do this without spoiling too much for gamers? In the broadest sense, I'd say Johnny Silverhand is a co-protagonist of the game rather than a sidekick. I mean, there are buddy bits in the game, but in the end, Johnny has an agenda and he pursues it. And
you see the bomb?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
nuclear device. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so much.
He and Johnny have to work together. Some of the things they do are V's, and some of the things they do are Johnny's, and some of them are important to.
Wait, is that Saburo Arasaka? I swear I just saw Saburo.
Bonds.
I think so.
I think to both characters. Both characters' agendas become equally important.
This is almost like a Fight Club, don't it?
Becomes equally important. For any gamer or viewer or reader, what you have to do is create that bond between them and the protagonist or protagonists. You have to make those characters understandable to them, likable to them, lovable to them. With that understanding, even when they do something not entirely admirable or say something reprehensible, you stay committed, you stay involved, you stay bonded to them. And there's no denying casting a powerful personality, somebody who exudes charm by the truckload, helps to further all that.
So Boris, can you tell us, like, what does Keanu bring to Johnny Silverhand?
What Keanu brings to Johnny Silverhand is nothing more and nothing less than Keanu. I could parse that into a string of adjectives, but I kind of think that would be borderline insulting because it wouldn't begin to do him justice. To anybody who's seen the applicable movies, Neo is Keanu, Keanu is Neo. John Wick is Keanu, Keanu is John Wick. John Constantine, Johnny Mnemonic, Jonathan Harker, Johnny Utah.
Johnny.
And anyone
I know, right?
who will play Cyberpunk 2077, Johnny Silverhand will be Keanu. To my mind, at least, star power is a fact and an important factor for broad sections of the audience out there.
So can you give
Well,
us
just-
more
just
information
saying so
about
much
the
truth.
process of motion capture, right? Because we saw you in the video, you know, doing some of it, but really, how does it work?
But I wish I could, Holly, but I'm really no mocap expert, and I can basically tell you what the day looked like, what the process looked like to me. To me, it was a fine day in LA, and I put on a wonky-looking bodysuit with floppy, and I put on the head cam, and then we proceeded to block and then play out scenes between V and Johnny, and we did it over and over and over again. As we did that, I must have poked Johnny in the chest hundreds of times, and I must have yelled "fuck off" at Johnny 35 times, you know. Well, I never expected to be doing any of that. No, I never imagined I'd be doing any of that.
Well, Boris, thank you so much for joining us.
I
your
love
voice
Boris.
in the studio is quite iconic. So whenever I talk to you, I feel like I'm in a trailer. It's amazing.
It's not all that. It's not all that, Holly. Thank you.
Well, from Soviet-era synthesizers to body heat
Right, music.
it's
Let's
time
go.
to
This is what I
explore
wanted,
the
guys.
original score and just some of the radio stations you'll be listening to when you're driving around Night City.
Release the tracks. Oh wait, I need to turn this up.
Score is the main vessel of emotion in
Pris Bolowicz!
movies and video games.
Ah!
And Cyberpunk 2077 is no different.
It actually took us a long time
You're
to find
there.
the right
I know all the
color
names.
of the music.
Getting that sound
Portland and Morgan.
is almost as important as the actual look of the game itself, because the music is really helping you feel this emotional connection to the game.
Oh my god, this is dope.
So one of the main ideas was to take the cyberpunk genre out of the 80s and give it a 90s flair. We took elements from rave, IDM, industrial, and make them fit our narrative purposes.
We've decided that close to the 100% of our music would be purely electronic.
That's why we tried to stick to analog synths as much as possible, so
Nice.
it's got a warmth to it.
Nah, yeah.
I'm
Some
super
Dead
proud of
Mouse
the
vibes
team
there.
We've managed to gather for this project.
For me, it was basically my own personal
Richard
aesthetic
Devine.
matching the aesthetic of the game. When I read the brief, I was like, oh, this is going to be great. I can be myself. I can make music, and it come from an honest place.
I love the fact that the music in this game is so varied. So we have some tracks that are super dirty, super heavy, and then we have some tracks that are very beautiful and ambient. I'm using all kinds of different effects. So it's been great to be able to experiment with the sound and the sound.
Oh, crazy.
This is so good.
It's my first time actually doing any drum tracking for a video game. It's been really exciting. It's been a lot of fun.
It's all about making you feel like a perfect killing machine, because that's what you are basically.
Well, I can do that all day long. So you'll just have to tell me what you like, and what you don't like.
Cool, okay. It's not going to sound like one thing, depending on what part of the city you're in.
We basically scored every quest pretty much with custom assets created.
Alright, my camera frozen.
We ended up having over 7.5 hours of music.
Let me fix this.
Cyberpunk. Working on Cyberpunk has just been insane. I can seriously say that I've
What you
never
missed
worked
them
with such
saying
a
is that
bunch of mad people in my life
every...
and mad
what did they even say? I forgot. I think every single mission has a specific, like a separate track made for the mission.
The gear that we use comes out of boutique shops, or they're vintage synthesizers like this Polyvox.
They released a score on. They released a score on
iTunes,
on Spotify.
Listening and gaming experience.
Already?
They just released a score on Spotify.
I had no idea.
Oh Jesus!
Hello, Night City. What's shaking, Night City? Good morning, Night City. Your man, Stan here. Ooh, I love
Get
this
back here.
town. Love it like
Well,
you
not the whole score, but some
mother
parts.
popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once, and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. And now, a shout out to all the lowlifes over at the Atlantis. Ladies and gents, here's that all-time classic in Night City.
Oh no, copyright.
No, we're gonna get copyrighted. We're gonna get copyrighted. No,
no.
This happened to me once before.
Damn it! God damn it!
God damn it, CDPR. God damn it.
Write and produce songs just for us.
Rat Boy. That's Rat Boy.
Is insane. So the soundtrack being all the
Gonna have to mute that section later.
Oh God. I'm just gonna take the copyright. I'm just gonna take it.
Over 150 custom genre-bending tracks, all waiting for you to discover.
Right.
150
The
tracks.
reason I want to be a part of Cyberpunk is
Yeah.
basically I know the way.
150
I actually
tracks.
got to play a preview of the game, which was fucking incredible.
I've always wanted to do something connected to a video game, so I was pretty excited when this came in, and it was like an instant yes.
I was kind of imagining what it would be like being a character in that game. The person that's a musician in this world and this time has grew up in that space.
This isn't just some fun shit, there's also an intellectual and spiritual history to this world that's been constructed for you, you know?
We want to provide you with the soundtrack to fucking shit up. Like, how can you not want to be a
So excited.
This is such a good episode so far.
For those of you who can't wait to hear more from our composers,
Yep.
we're going to be releasing
6 tracks. There you go.
See, that's what I found. See, I got it already.
featuring tracks from the game's original score onto streaming services
Awesome.
for free, and they'll be live at the end of this episode.
They're live already, Holly. They're live already.
If you're planning on live streaming Cyberpunk, or if you just want to make videos, we want to introduce you to a new mode that will allow
Ooh,
you to disable
thank you for
certain
that.
copyrighted tracks.
Oh my God.
Content creators' licensed music can sometimes
That was.
be
Thank you.
So with this new mode, you'll be able to disable a small number of
Thank you. That's the best.
cause some issues.
Thank you.
Different song
That was awesome. Thank you.
If you're going to be live streaming from console, this will start automatically, but you can toggle it on and off in the options as needed. And for PC players, you'll be able to turn it on and off in the game options. Don't forget, as with all episodes of Night City Wire, if you're tuning in late or if you just want to watch anything again, we will be uploading everything.
They have a streamer mode. I love that.
Now, from Polish to Chinese. When Cyberpunk launches, it will have VO in 10 different languages.
I wonder if there will be a censored version as well.
I doubt that
For
because
streaming.
nudity is not a big issue if it's gameplay. It's not that hard. But the music is a big issue, especially on Twitch nowadays.
Yeah.
In Toronto, Ontario. In this video, we're going to show you a little bit about Jolly the software and Jolly in action within the world of Cyberpunk 2077.
I really love this tech.
Oh my god, style looks way better there.
Jolly is a suite of tools and a suite of services that result in what we think is the coolest and best and highest quality facial performance on characters.
Oh, is that supposed to sound familiar?
It's automatically generated on a face based on audio dialogue, audio speech from a voice actor.
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated.
Yo, look at the updated Judy scene.
You're alive and well.
It's so
what
good.
What Jolly tries to do is it tries to get to the root of what is being expressed in the vocal performance and put that on a 3D character.
That's Rogue. Best fixer in all of Night City.
There is just an incredible
This is so good.
amount of performance in this game.
Yeah, this scene is also revamped.
A procedural solution allows you to animate over and over and over again. Tremendous scale.
Jackie's girlfriend is also a lot better.
Some nomads.
In the game of
Big Street.
2077 in all of the languages that the game has been localized for.
Ahora escúchame. Este mierdas de Anthony Gilchrist. ¿Es tu contacto? Hat Infos zum Konvoi durchsickern lassen?
All you're doing is changing an attribute. For example, speech style. If you wanted your character to shout instead of mumble, instead of issuing a set of commands that redo the animation, instead you click an attribute going from, in this case, mumble to shout.
But you walk. You breathe, but you walk. You breathe, but you walk. You breathe.
If the lip sync is
Yeah,
right,
this
you
is
don't
good.
notice. If the faces match and match the performance, you don't notice because you're too busy paying attention to how awesome the game is, how much you care about these characters, what you're gonna do, and that's what we want. That to me is that's the sizzle.
Don't you know you owe the sheriff a word when you pay his town a visit? To tell him what's brought you here.
Fuck off, Sheriff.
No one likes you.
Get out of here. I'm going to shoot you when I play the game.
Now we're excited to reveal digital and in-game rewards for Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay.
It's our way of saying thank you for your support. Now, every copy of the game comes with digital downloadable goodies such as the art book, the original score, and a digital comic, all from the Cyberpunk universe. But there's more. You can also claim in-game items for Cyberpunk 2077.
Yes.
For example,
What?
Wolf School jacket,
Oh!
connecting the game to your GOG account.
That's dope.
And if you have other CD Projekt Red games, such as The Witcher or Gwent, you can get even more. And
Oh my god, a
also,
GOG shirt.
if you connect the game to your GOG account, you can also unlock special in-game items for Gwent, the Witcher card game, such as the samurai-inspired
Oh my god.
and the
Oh my
Brave
god.
That's clever. That's clever.
Now, this new My Reward program is for everybody. No matter which platform you're playing Cyberpunk on, you'll be able to get your digital goodies and in-game items. Now, this is just the beginning, and there'll be more items coming in the future, and we'll have more information on My Rewards soon. As always, don't forget that if you've missed anything or if you just want to watch
Man, I'm going to miss Night City Wire. This is the last one.
everything to our channels soon.
Is it though?
I think she said that. I think she said that earlier in the episode.
We just want to reveal that a number of games media from all over the world have been playing Cyberpunk.
I said it! Sorry.
And you'll be able to read their latest impressions when this episode of Night City Wire finishes. So you can
I said it!
So now let's wrap up this episode and take a look.
I said it!
Gameplay trailer. There we go.
Let's go! Gameplay trailer. Let's do this. Let's see this.
Engine's been hit. Get us out of here. I'm losing control.
Christ.
What the fuck? Is that you with Rogue?
At CD Projekt Red, we dedicate ourselves to telling immersive stories. Yet with every new project,
What?
we set out to make our games bigger,
Yo.
more complex,
What?
deeply engaging.
Come on, V. Let's get you home.
Cyberpunk 2077 marries exploration of a vast open world of kinetic combat,
Oh my god.
story-changing player choices, and robust character development, all to bring you
Oh my
the
god, the
raw
beards!
of the dark future.
You ever feel like a city doesn't give you a choice? You either burn alive in it, or you never existed at all.
Oh,
The year is
damn.
2077. An economic crisis culminating in nuclear conflict has left America in pieces. With most of the continent degenerating into lawless war zones.
Yo, you can do shit with Carrie!
So impressive.
already
So impressive.
overcrowded Night City, one of the world's last great megalopolises. A hub amassing the best in resources
Oh my
and know-how,
god.
and home to manufacturers of cutting-edge
Us crack.
technologies. Night City continues to offer the promise.
Oh, Oscar!
of
Oh,
civilized
that's just so cool!
What? No, this isn't happening. Oh, but it is.
But in the city streets, a merciless struggle for power rages. Gangs, corporate agents, hustlers, religious cults.
This just proves that all the other footage we've seen is such an old version of the engine.
Strive to outplay one another. Ordinary people get caught in the crossfire.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, that guy.
Takamura!
City. I
Yep.
seek revenge. Much more feasible here.
Takamura seeks revenge.
In this
Let's
world,
go.
Consumed by never-ending conflict, sometimes only an outsider will get the job done.
Elizabeth tells me you have answers for
Who's
us.
this?
I'm all ears.
And that's you, an urban mercenary, a cyber-enhanced gun for hire.
You seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
As a mercenary, you swear no allegiance.
Nice tackle.
You've chosen the outlaw life and trust that your abilities will carry you up Night City's ruthless, underground social ladder.
Heart of Night City. That's it right there.
To thrive as a merc, you need the right combination of gear, skills, and reputation.
Dex had a load to say about you. I hope he wasn't overselling.
Oh,
The money you
LLM.
earn, you can turn yourself into a living.
Oh,
Find
my
guns
God.
and enhancements in the
It's
hundreds.
so dope. And this build is also much newer than the
This
others.
is way
apparently.
newer.
As
Oh!
they go to city streets,
Oh
Skill
my god!
trees.
Skill tree!
to
Look at
upgrade
it!
abilities and acquire
Finally.
perks. Combine the right skills and gear to create a gunslinger with inhuman reflexes.
Robots? We're killing robots!
A stealthy netrunner with command of all surrounding tech. Or practically anyone in between.
I'm so gonna use that Militech assault rifle.
Oh my god, did you see them? Oh, he made him shoot himself in the head.
Yep.
In Cyberpunk 2077,
A helicopter. That's the first time
you
we've
steal
seen a
prototype
helicopter.
biochip that can set you up for life.
Being filthy rich.
When its sealed container is ruptured, the only way to prevent the biochip from failing is to slot it into your head. It turns out it contains the digitized soul of Johnny Silverhand, a dead rocker boy with violence on his mind.
You mean to say there's an actual terrorist in my head right now?
He's out for
Jackie
revenge.
is so dead, I'm just saying
Aims
this
to bring
now.
down the megacorp that made the chip.
Okay, so he wants to bring down Arasaka.
Defeat him, gut him.
What is in your head can shift the balance of power in Night City. The high and mighty will do anything to lay their
So incredible.
This is so sick.
Oh my god.
Told you I'd end you someday.
Oh.
The choices you make will shape your story and determine how events unfold.
Oh my god!
I'm so freaking
My
impressed.
predictions were right!
It's a matter of life and death.
What?
Sometimes it's about style, choosing your look, your ride, your pastime, who's at your side. Choosing how you spend your day.
Predictions were right!
So crazy. Naked swimming is the best so far.
Welcome to the next generation of open world adventure. Immerse yourself in Cyberpunk 2077.
This is so good. Oh my god.
So mind blowing. So
oh my
freaking mind blowing. So crazy.
I'm gonna have to rewatch this again later.
I'm gonna watch this 100 times later.
This is amazing. That's the end of the
All
stream.
right, it's over. Let's do a few, like I don't know, 10 minutes, just wrapping up this. What to say? There's so much thing there.
My predictions were right. So anyone who doesn't know what my prediction was, I had a very, very structured prediction about what happened. My prediction is that my first prediction is that Jackie always dies, right? People hate that one, but that's my first prediction.
Yeah.
The next one is that that Jackie does something that causes them to be attacked by the corp, right? Which is why they jump off the building, right? Which is like their time to bail, right? Then the chip gets messed up and they have to keep it in their neck for safekeeping, right? V keeps it in his neck, but somewhere through that time Jackie dies, right? Dex betrays you and dumps you. Takamura saves you from the dump and takes you back home, where you then see Johnny Silverhand. That was my prediction, and it was we saw that, and I'm so happy at the fact that my prediction was correct. It was correct. All this time of me just constantly saying, "Oh, this is a prediction," and I'm like, "It's probably not good." It was correct. I'm so happy. This game's gonna be so good.
And also apparently there's this thing that where apparently Johnny Silverhand's trying to take over. Because
if he hates you, if he hates you, he might take over. I think that's gonna happen.
I think he's probably not gonna be super happy with the pace of your accomplishments, and he might just try to take over and do the thing his own way. It's so interesting. So interesting.
So interesting.
It's a mixture of Fight Club with, I don't know, Johnny Mnemonic maybe, and there's so many references here. Jeez. And there's also the score that they're releasing. You said 100 and what song?
150 songs. 150 songs that they're gonna have for the soundtrack, and then they're gonna have a mode
that is
where
insane.
They will remove the copyrighted stuff for you to stream. This company's nuts. This company's nuts. Of every other company would just be like, I'm gonna put 100 different songs which are copyrighted in there, and we're gonna do nothing about it. But they're like,
yeah,
wow,
that is just insane. Right, guys, you have any questions, leave on the chat because we're wrapping this up very soon.
Yep, this has been a great Night City Wire. I've had.
Yeah, before I forget, I would love to thank you here. I'm looking forward to do more collabs with you.
I am looking
forward. Such a nice guy.
Thank you. You're a nice guy too. I would very much like to do more collaborations. That would be a very good thing for the both of us.
So if you don't know, the link for his channel is on the video description. Make sure to tune in, check it out. A lot of great Cyberpunk content there.
And the link to his channel is in my description, so check him out too. He does daily Cyberpunk videos, I think.
Yes,
he's on the grind. I do like
every
the
weekends.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I do like weekly videos. The daily grind is something I can't do, but so I commend you for that.
Awesome. Yeah, my internet is dying. So, any last words?
Cyberpunk releases December 10th. My predictions were correct. I am very happy. Very happy.
Yeah. I know I said that before, but I think there's not going to be any more delays.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any more. They've basically cemented that. Look how good the game looks. Like it can't. Like it's nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts.
It's nuts. All right. What's your favorite moment of the show, if you can pick one?
Them showing the flashback scenes and them also showing the stuff that showed that my prediction was correct. Right. Those are the two things. The flashback scenes amazing because after reading the lore this morning and seeing most of those scenes and going, I know what that scene is. It's so good to see. It's so good to see. It's so good to see that.
And apparently they will be playable.
They will be.
Apparently.
I think you will play as Johnny Silverhand.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
It looks like that way. Yeah, it's similar when Witcher 3 you can play with Ciri. So it's something on those lines, I think.
Mm.
Man, that fight with Johnny against Adam's Masher, that's gonna be one of the best moments.
Oh,
of
this
game, I
game's
think.
all gonna be nuts. Oh, we're not ready for this game. Oh god.
Shush, we are ready. Come
Yeah.
on,
Sorry.
we should be
CDPR,
playing
we're
this
ready.
already.
We're ready. Don't delay it. We're ready. Cool.
We should be playing this already for, I don't know, 10 hours.
Yeah, we should have been in this game, but I'm ready to wait 3 more weeks because this game's gonna be good.
Yes.
Really great. Do you have any final words? Oh, I think his internet died. That seems like a good place to end it. I'm in 2 screens now. That seems like a good place to end it. Thanks for watching, guys.